I'm Rebecca Sir. I'm the City of Bay City's marketing specialist, and James Blake is our sanitation supervisor.
That's right.
You would think that one of these days I'd figure out these names and titles.
Yeah, it's all right.
Maybe next time. All right, so we are here to talk yard waste 101, and if you guys have questions, I can't actually see them today. We did have one question earlier, and I will answer that in a little bit. So we are going to talk about yard waste because yard waste season starts.
Oh, much anticipated. April 1st.
April 1st, no joke. It starts on April 1st. We are so excited for yard waste season and brush collection. So
Yes.
when I started working here 2 years ago, I had no idea that brush collection and yard waste were two different things. Two different things. So let's first talk about the difference.
Yep.
What is yard waste and what's brush collection?
Okay, yard waste is generally what you break up from your yard, maybe some leaves, maybe some grass clippings, and it's put in a 32-gallon container or less and set out to the curb. You can also put stuff out like this that we have here, a nice example of brush that is picked up for free. Okay?
On your regular service day.
On your regular service day, you set out to the curb and the truck will come by and get it.
But not until April 1st.
Not until April 1st,
We're a little
right?
early on this.
So if you notice here, we have it bundled and tied with this biodegradable twine. It's natural fiber. You can pick this up at any local hardware store. I picked this one up at Ace.
I'm going to go Ace one
Yep.
sponsor us now. Okay.
So the rules for this is no bigger than 18 inches in diameter, which is fairly large, about 1.5 feet, and no longer than 4 foot.
So that's yard waste.
That is considered yard waste.
That is yard waste. Again, you can put it in one of these craft paper yard waste bags. You can get a container,
You can
and
get
the
a
label
container.
it has to say yard waste only. That way, the proper truck driver knows. This should have a label on it. We just didn't have a label handy. That way, the truck driver knows who should stop for it. Because if not, we're going to have during the free months brush collection, yard waste, recycling,
And overflow.
Yeah, stopping. So we can eliminate
Yep.
that by labeling our items.
Yep.
So that's yard waste. Weekly.
That's yard waste. And I want to remind people you can put out as many bags as you want to. There is no limit. We recommend that you do, the lighter the better for us.
I think that's
that
what
way-
weight we asked, like, is it
It's
40
40 pounds.
40
Okay.
pounds or less, please.
And a lot of people ask, say, well, you got 2 guys on the truck, why can't you take this whole bin of grass clippings, which get very heavy, especially when it rains. And the reason is they're stopping 3,000 times a day to pick that up. Not really a problem, 1 or 2 here, but when you tack on 3,000, it's a lot for 2 guys to do.
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's why we have that.
Yep.
So that's yard waste weekly, does not start until April 1st, we're just getting a head start on it.
Yep.
And now let's talk about brush collection. Brush collection is a completely different service, and the reason we're
It
telling you
is.
this is we have different trucks for each service.
Yes.
There's a truck for brush collection, they bring around a chipper, and they chip your items right on site, and that
On
requires
site.
an appointment.
Yep.
Yard waste weekly, recycle weekly, trash collection weekly,
Yep.
all different trucks.
All different trucks.
Let's talk about brush collection. What makes something brush collection versus yard waste?
Okay, brush collection is set out unbundled and tied. Okay, the rules for it are 4 foot long, like this, about 4 foot long, 4 foot high from the ground, and 8 feet across the curb. Nothing more than that. And we recommend, not necessarily recommend, but we want you to put the ends of the brush out towards the curb, facing that way.
All facing the same direction.
Yep. So that is so when we pull it out and stuff like that, it goes very quickly. It's not all intertwined with one another, and it actually saves the customer money.
Yeah, because we're spending less time there,
Yep.
like we're getting things done more efficiently.
Right.
And we talked about this earlier. It's really important to have your items, your brush collection items, stacked because
Yes.
again, if you're trying to untangle them, there are 2 free months for brush collection. There's April, and then
April.
again, not until November.
November.
And between May and October, you have to make an appointment by going to baycityrecycles.org, clicking on schedule. I forgot what it was, scheduler or some service request, and then loose brush appointment. And we're telling you this because in those non-free months, where there's a charge, it's based on time. So the first 15 minutes is 1 fee.
I'm not exactly sure. I think it's around $20 or $30 for the first 15 minutes. But after that, the clock starts ticking. So the faster we can get through the brush, it's actually going to save you, the resident, money.
Now, and there are some people out there, we know a lot of you do this really, really well, and
Yes.
we're hoping that these reminders will refresh you as we get into this season when everyone's cleaning up their yards, spring cleaning, all that kind of fun stuff. But there are some people who choose not to follow the rules and the ordinances that we have in place. What happens if they set something out to the curb that is brush collection, and it just sits there and they didn't make an appointment and it wasn't during the free month?
So we will come and get it. First we will tag it with an orange tag. Then you have 48 hours to remove it and make an appointment. You only put your brush out to be collected on the day of the appointment. That way we're not cluttering the city with a bunch of brush and everything else. So if you don't respond to the tag and remove the brush or make an appointment, we will come by, we will chip it, and then we will charge you a $200 nuisance fee.
And that's for the first time.
That's for the first time. Nuisance fees, they stay on the books for 2 years, and the first one is $200, the second one is $350, and the third one is $500. And after the third offense, it's just $500, $500, $500.
So it's obviously cheaper to pay for the...
way cheaper to make the appointment, and so no one gets charged.
Yeah, and this is all, we know, we're really happy that everyone wants to clean up their yards and what have you, but there are rules in place for quality of life issues and your neighbors and to keep people safe and various reasons these rules are put in place.
And to keep costs low. That's ultimately what we're trying to do, is keep the costs low to the residents, so they don't have to pay more.
Everybody likes to save money.
Everybody likes to save money.
Likes to save money.
Nobody wants to pay extra taxes.
Nope, not at all. So again, yard waste and brush collection start on April 1st. Yard waste, stuff like this that James showed us, tied up, you can put it in a craft bag as well, or a labeled container for yard waste. That's every week. That's from April 1st to the end of November, I believe it is, right?
It is.
Yep, and then brush collection, we have those 2 free months, which are April and November. Those we can make one time for the city.
Yep.
And then make, something we tried out last fall, I think worked really well for us and for people at home, was we created, our GIS coordinator, Nick, thank you Nick, created a dashboard for us. So we make that one run through the city, and each day James updates me, and then I put it in the system to let you know the areas we've already covered. That way you kind of know that we're either getting close or we're already past, and if we've already passed, then please don't put it out.
So the way we do the free months is, the east side of the city is from the 1st through the 15th, working from the south and from the west, moving north to east. I hope that's not too confusing.
It's hard to write, but it makes sense.
Yes, so basically we're working from the river all the way out to Essexville, from the south end, McGraw, all the way up to
Riverside,
where the recycle center is, right before where the river crosses up. So that's kind of the, and then on the west side, 16th through the 30th, we do the same thing. So
we get it all done, but again, we have that awesome brush collection dashboard, and you will see more of that, more posts about that on this page, DPW, and our Basic River page as we get closer, because it's honestly only less than about 2 weeks away.
About 2 weeks away.
2 weeks away.
Yep.
No joke, April 1st.
April 1st, yeah. It's not a joke. No.
All right. Anything else that you want to say about either yard waste or brush collection, because you're out there every day seeing what folks are doing?
So the only thing I want to state is that when you do put your brush out for loose brush collection and you want to make an appointment to get it done, just please keep it within the measured amounts, because there can be brush piles that are huge that people have made an appointment with that are still nuisance fees. So I just want to reiterate that you can always go onto the website. We have flyers up on the 4th floor to show you how to do it. So, and if there's any questions, you can always call.
Yep, there's a lot of ways to get a hold of us. BCrecycles.org. We have our Facebook page, which we're pretty responsive to. Of course, you can give us a shout. And one thing I did want to mention too, one of the questions we had before is, where do you get those yard waste stickers? So we have yard waste only and recycles only stickers you can use on different containers, and we do have those in our office on the 4th floor.
On the 4th floor,
I don't know which number it is, but it's the sanitation office.
Right,
and
sanitation office.
There's like the Basic Recycles table up front.
And the stickers are free, so
please label away.
Please label. That's a big thing for us, labeling. So.
And one last thing before we go, James, because I would be remiss if I did not say this. By the way, because we have all this extra work coming up, backyard waste and brush collection, we're hiring.
We are hiring.
We are hiring. We need folks to be part of our team.
Definitely.
Whether it's for trash, brush collection, recycling, or yard waste. We need extra people this time of
We
year.
do.
You can find the link to apply for a job on our website, which is baycitymi.org. And of course, I'll probably be sure to link that in the comments in a little while. So come join us.
Yeah.
And we bumped up the salary to hourly rate from $13 to $15 an hour.
Yes.
Start.
Yep. And
All right.
pay raise.
All right, cool. Anything else, James?
I don't have anything
Okay,
else.
I'm gonna hand you this and I'm gonna go turn it off.
Okay.
I'm not using the tree again. Okay, bye friends!
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yes! Oh my gosh, that's tomorrow. Okay, bye!